الشباب بخير شي مزيان. I hope you are doing well. Nice to see you again. Glad to be with you. For the second session, we are going to talk about writing. And here in this lesson of today, we are going to talk about formal letters or emails. Okay? This is the second session, as you know. And the first semester, when we talked, still remember when we talked about informal letter or informal email. In this case, it's something different. Formal letter, it requires more formality. Okay, we talk about formal expressions and formal language. For today, we are going to start with some elements we should include in our email. The most important element we should include when we write our email are mentioned here in this example. We start with, before just some hints we should mention before, always include the name of the person you are writing to, or use the appropriate greetings and closings. The greetings and closing, use the most important ones, the most appropriate ones. And we use full forms, no contractions. We don't use short forms. When you write a formal letter or a formal email, we don't use short forms. For example, can't, shouldn't, don't, doesn't. We use full forms. Okay, another example is use formal language. We say formal words and language. That is formal. You are not writing to your friend. You are not talking to your parents. You are not talking to your brother or to your sister, to someone you know. You are going to write to someone who is, let's say, your boss, your director, someone who is official. Okay, you talk to someone, you should use formal language. Okay, so we start with the first element of a formal letter. We say greeting or salutation. If you know the name of the person you are writing to, you should use Mr. for men or Miss for women. Okay, for example, here we have to, the address g.black@central school.co and UK. Subject English, for example, courses, or you write about the subject you want. For example, for our case here, we have child labor. There is black. If you don't know the person you are writing to, you can write dear sir or madam. For British, they use dear sir or madam. And for American, they use ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This is for formal email. Greeting. First paragraph or the opening of the letter. We start with our personal reaction. How do you feel? Okay? Are you happy? Are you disappointed? How do you feel? First one can start, I am happy to write to you. I am glad to write to you. I'm delighted to write to you. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed. I'm not happy. I'm honored. Okay, it's my honor to write to you. Why are you writing? After the salutation, we find the personal reaction. Then the reason. Why are you writing this letter? I am writing this letter to inform you. I'm writing this letter to invite you. I'm writing this letter to advise you. Or I'm writing this letter to complain about. For our case here, the example I'm going to show you today is going to be about complaining. You complain about the situation we have here, for example, just an example on child labor. Okay, a lot of people here in exploit children, and they don't leave them to decide their own, okay, to have their say in anything. Okay, they are deprived from expressing themselves. They are not allowed to talk. They are not allowed to carry on their studies, even their higher studies. We talk about leaving school or drop out of school at an early age. So, we are going to talk about an example here. Dear sir, I am very honored to send you this email. Okay? This is my personal reaction. I am writing to let you know. I'm writing to inform you. I'm writing to complain about what? The critical situation of children in our region. It's very critical, in fact. Okay? So, this is how you present. You start your letter or your email. You talk to your, okay, to the receiver of the letter. You want to attract the attention that this is a very, very critical situation you should have a look at or you should decide on. Okay? So, we start with the personal reaction and the reason of the letter, the reason of your writing, why are you writing this letter. Then we have the paragraph number 2, it's about details. You should provide more details. What I mean here, more details should be provided. What I mean, what? What is the topic? Where, when, how, and why? More questions to be answered while you're writing here. What is the topic about? Where is it exactly? When did it happen? And how and why should we talk about these people? Okay, give him a reason of writing or for your writing. Why are you writing? I'm writing to complain about. Some examples. These are some topics if you want to talk about. Okay, about them. Here, child labor, women conditions, the human rights, pollution, and addiction. If you want to talk about them. First paragraph, then the first paragraph of the body of your details. First, a huge number of children are totally exploited and abused. Okay? مجموعة من الأطفال يتم استغلالهم وتسريب لهم تعرضوا للتأسف and they leave school at an early age. This is drop out of school or drop out from school. They are deprived from their basic rights. They don't have the right to go to school, to continue or complete their studies, or to carry on their higher studies. They don't have the right to, to play, to vote, to do whatever, okay, whatever, or basic rights. They don't have the right to health care or anything related about the human rights. Okay, so they are exploited and they are abused. Secondly, the parents also are the parents also contribute to the marginalization and the exploitation of these children. الآباء كيساهموا في التهميش واستغلال هذه الأطفال. They see them as source of income. They take them to the fields for help, for example. And also, if you want to move to the second paragraph, you give more information about other aspects.